Skrull in here.
Yeah,
So,
no Skrull.
and that's the next big event.
Yeah.
So you're at the Nexus.
You can't. No, that's a different book. But yeah, actually, when I introduced the character of a Skrull into the book, I really kind of backed into it because originally I wasn't going to have it be a Skrull. I knew I wanted to have a shape-shifting character who was going to be her sidekick. And I went through a couple of other concepts before finally deciding, look, why don't I just have it be a Skrull, a female Skrull bounty hunter, something that she could, girl talk, bouncing, ideas and thoughts off of each other. Plus, I like the idea of having an alien character because you really can't do better to have an outside perspective of humanity than having it be through the eyes of an alien. So, that's where, Jacinda kind of came from. It wasn't done with the notion of, gee, I'm going to do this so I can tie in with Secret Invasion, which, by the way, is going to kick ass.
Yeah.
And I mean, because I've been reading the scripts, and obviously I'm not going to give any details out.
You can turn this off.
But
I'll break it if you want.
You want to give us all of them.
all I can tell you is that when fans get to the last pages of issue 1, the internet is going to explode.
Again?
First, the fans' heads will go, and then the internet is going to erupt.
Again?
This will be like nothing. All right. This will be like nothing you've ever seen.
Wow.
Trust me.
Wow.
That's fucking foreshadowing. Shut up.
All right, let's move on and talk about the ninth issue of All-Star Batman and Robin the Boy Wonder by Frank Miller.
Creepiest issue ever.
This book is crazy. It's like a train wreck.
It is crazy.
Yeah, okay, just out of curiosity, who's reading this and liking this book out there?
Yeah.
Wow.
Interesting.
There's a fair amount of people.
Because I feel like there's been a lot of back and forth in terms of this book, and this isn't even necessarily getting into my own opinions about it, where people have been like, this is total crap, and then other people are like, no, it's a superhero parody, it's hilarious.
Well, that's what I feel like. Eventually, he's gonna twist it and be like, "This is what I've been doing the whole time." Because up until now, you're like, "Is this supposed to actually be Batman or like a dick?"
Those people have been reading it. He basically is just like, I hate superheroes. He traps Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, in a room that he paints entirely yellow.
He paints his face yellow. Everything's
He
yellow.
drinks lemonade.
Because that's his weakness back then, I guess.
Yeah, it was yellow.
I always thought, I had trouble with that notion because I always had a notion of the problem that Green Lantern would be taken out by Banana Man. Banana Man?
Banana Man.
That being said, I think this is kind of crappy. I would fall on the side of crappy.
It's creeps me out, man.
Also, he beats up Robin all the time.
Yeah, and then at the end where he's hugging Robin, I'm like, stop touching boys. Oh!
And even the yellow room.
To say nothing of the fact that the thing that Jim kind of overlooked is that the fact that he painted everything yellow would not stop Green Lantern. It's very simple. Okay, I'm Green Lantern, you're Batman. Okay? Okay. Start talking to me.
Hi,
Bring beam right down your mouth.
Oh.
Okay, now I've got my beam around your lower intestines, hotshot. What are you going to do now? So
Now he threatened Alex. It's me and Alex. And also the eye pieces are still white.
Right.
I'm glad that you, a writer who works professionally in this world, has the same thought process that I have reading. I'm like, oh, he could just totally shoot this ring laser down his throat and grab his intestines.
Well, I think I sound a little less retarded.
Wow, it's an honor to have you call me retarded.
No, I sound less retarded.
Don't take it away from me.
I noticed that whenever my daughters recount something that I've said, I always sound like I have the IQ of a shrimp cocktail. And the dad goes, I don't know why you can't stay out till 2 in the morning.
Women, right?
Let's move on and talk about Kick-Ass #1 by Mark Millar and John Romita Jr. What do you guys think about this issue?
It should be called Ass Kicked. Oh.
It's if you haven't heard about this, it's kind of a boy in the real world who wants to be a superhero.
Right.
And I feel like they're really pushing like, no, this is the real world. Because this concept has been kind of done a lot lately. And like, no, it's real. But this one, he makes a reference to like reading Astonishing X-Men. So it's like, no, this one's like happening. So it's like a documentary. And I don't know, it's a weird first issue. And then the guy dresses up like Arrow and then gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, he gets punched, stabbed, thrown in front of a car, and basically is lying dead at the end of the first issue.
Yeah.
That being said, here's my thing about it. First of all, I think it's a well-done issue. It's well written. It's incredibly well drawn.
Yeah.
John Romita Jr.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Ridiculous. But it plays out almost exactly like a regular superhero origin.
Yeah.
Where you have the superhero finding out about his powers, trying out his powers, ending up getting beaten up a little bit, and end up...
What is this? A little bit? He gets hit by a freaking car.
In general, in a comic book, it's following
I didn't know the
essentially
human body had that much blood in it.
He has extra blood, that's his power.
I like that. You want more? I got more!
Keep stabbing.
Regular Red Cross.
So I like this, but I feel kind of reserved about it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Did you guys?
I read it. I was surprised in the letter in the back where he's saying, "This is my favorite fucking thing I've ever worked on." And I kind of read that and I was like, "You must not think well of your previous body of work." It was pretty good, but that like right here, right? I'll be the guy who reads all the letters tonight. Like, this is the most fun we've ever had working on one of these shiny comic book things. I know it's uncool to say how much I love my own book, but I kind of read it and I was like,
Maybe he didn't have any letters that said that somebody else would.
Oh, that was touching a little. That was a little touching. I agree.
Oh, it's issue 1 though. Well, then it's okay. It's not a letters page. It's an introductory thing. So that makes sense.
Would you say pick it up?
Yeah, pick it up because it could. Supposedly, it's going to get better. I don't know. There's so much hype about this.
Well, that's Mark Millar hyping it.
Yeah, and like in the back of the
There's so much hype from Mark Millar, who's the writer of the book. It's like, it's awesome. Oh, everybody loves it.
It's true.
I also feel like it
I tell you, I gotta say, I love the last page. I mean, aside from the fact he's lying there in a bloody heap, the last couple of captions are just hysterical because that's exactly what a kid in that situation would actually say. And I'm not going to tell you because I'm sure you'll pick up the blood for yourself. That was unintended. That's Mark for you.
It's good. I would say pick it up. Moving on to another series you should definitely pick up, Blue Beetle #24. This series is awesome. So good. It's funny, it's touching, it's well done. This is pretty much tying up the entire arc that John Rogers is writing with the title, and it plays out like the big budget alien Blue Beetle movie.
And sad to
which we've
say,
all been waiting for.
sad to say, the writer John Rogers is leaving the book after the next issue, and he said in an interview that went up today on Newsarama that he may come back to it after a while, but still, it's sad. This has been like it's like Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man origin story again, like in a way where you're like, oh, this is so real. It's like this is a character that could become as popular as Spider-Man.